Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, as you know very well that today we are going to have one more daily lecture, video lecture we can say. And this is all about the Tempest second, the second part of Tempest. And first of all, I would like to explain some words which you need to know first, which you need to have first, which you need to understand first before going through the passage, before going through the book, before going through the prose we can say. There are some words, there are a few words we can say which you need to know first, which you need to understand first, which you need to love first. Then you can go through the passage very easily. And what are the words which you need to know first? The first word is pretend, means to assume, or assumed. When you assume, when you try to assume something, when something is being assumed, that's called a pretend. Pleaded. Pleaded is the past tense of plead. Pleaded is the past tense of plead. And what it means to make an emotional speech. And I would like to make you people understand like this, what it means to make an emotional speech. In simple words, to make you people understand, I would like to give an example. When you or me or someone else makes an emotional speech before anyone, whosoever the person is. When you or me or anyone else makes an emotional speech before anyone, whosoever the person is. For what purpose? To motivate him, to convince him, to persuade him. Whether you call it motivate, convince, persuade, all are one and the same. When you or me or anyone else making an emotional speech before anyone, for what purpose? To motivate him, to persuade him, to convince him. That we can call plead. And third is resist. What resist means? Resist means to keep something at bay. To keep something at bay. What it means? When you are trying to keep things behind the curtain, when you are trying to keep something at bay, that's called resist. किसी चीज को आप पीछे रोकने की कोशिश करते हो, पीछे रखने की कोशिश करते हो, उसको हम resist कहते हैं. किसी चीज पे फिर डट के रहते हैं, उसको मतलब आप allow नहीं करते, that's called resist. And these are the words which you need to know first. So first is pretend, second is plead, third is resist. What pretend means? To assume or something which is being assumed. Plead, past tense of plead. Pleaded is the past tense of plead. To make an emotional speech. For what purpose? When you want to motivate someone, when you want to persuade someone, when you want to convince someone, whenever you want to motivate, persuade or convince someone by making an emotional speech, that's called pleaded. And the third is resist. Resist means to keep something at bay. किसी चीज को आप पीछे रखने की कोशिश करते हो. Resist, किसी चीज पे डट के रहते हो. That's called resist. So, I will go through the passage. I will go through the book. Listen very carefully. Come along, young man, he said roughly. You are a spy who has come to steal this island from me. You are now my prisoner. Ferdinand tried to resist and drew his sword. But waving his wand, Prospero fixed him to the spot by the power of his magic. Melinda hung upon her father and pleaded for Ferdinand. Come along. It is Prospero who said, come along, young man, with me. Chalo hai jawan insan mere saath. Come along, oh Ferdinand, come along with me. But Prospero said it very roughly. Prospero said it very angrily. He was very irritated. He was very provocated, rather we can say. He was very angry, we can say. He was very rough, we can say, at that time, and he said, come along with me, oh young man. Young man was Ferdinand. Come along with me, oh young man. You are a spy who has come to steal this island from me. I know you are a spy. I know you are a spy, and you have come here only to steal this island from me. You steal this island from me. To grab this island from me, to snatch this island from me, we can say. इस आइलैंड को पाना चाहते हो, चोरी करना चाहते हो, इस पे कब्जा करना चाहते हो, इसीलिए तुम आए हो यहाँ पे. But in order to test, You are now my prisoner. Ferdinand tried to resist, but you can't do anything because you are now my prisoner. आप मेरे कैदी बन चुके हो, Ferdinand. Oh young man, you can't steal the island from me because you are my prisoner now. Ferdinand tried to resist. Ferdinand tried to resist. Ferdinand tried to motivate. Ferdinand tried to convince. Ferdinand tried to persuade him that I am not spy at all, that I am not going to steal this island from you at all. But Ferdinand tried to resist. Ferdinand tried his best to motivate Prospero that I am not spy at all, that I am not going to steal this island at all. And he drew his sword, but at the same time he drew his sword, but by weaving his magic wand, Prospero fixed him the sword by the power of his magic. But Prospero was having a magical power. He was having that magical wand in his hand. What he did, as soon as Ferdinand drew his sword and tried his best to persuade, to motivate, to convince Prospero that I am not spy at all, that I am not going to steal your island from you. Please trust me. Please trust me. As soon as he drew his sword, what Prospero did? What he did? He waved his magic wand and fixed him to the spot by the power of his magic. What Prospero in reply did? Prospero waved his magic hand. Prospero के हाथ में वो जो जादुई छड़ी थी, उसने उसको वेव किया. And what it result is? इसका क्या रिजल्ट निकला? He fixed Ferdinand to the spot by his magic power. और इस मैजिक वैंड के घुमाने से फर्डिनेंड एक ही जगह जम के रह गया, as he was a statue. उसका जैसे स्टैचू बन गया, एक ही जगह बंद हो गया. Maninda hung upon her father and pleaded for Ferdinand. Maninda अपने बाप से बहुत इल्तिजा करती है. She pleaded, she made an emotional speech, she tried to persuade, she tried to motivate, she tried to convince his father. Maninda hung upon her father and she hung upon her father and pleaded for Ferdinand. उसने बहुत कोशिश की अपने बाप को मोटिवेट करने की, समझाने की, किसके लिए? फर्डिनेंड के लिए. Please do not treat him like that. इसके साथ कैदी जैसा सलूक मत करो डैडी. Please do not treat him like that, father. He can't be a spy at all. He does not look like that because he does not look like spy. इसके चेहरे से, इसकी फिजिकल अपीयरेंस से ये नहीं लगता है कि he is a spy. And it is not clear, it is not visible from his appearance that he is looking like a spy, that he is going to steal our island from us. No, he is not going to do this at all. So please don't treat him like that because he is not a spy at all. Silence, said Prospero. Silence, said Prospero. But Prospero said, silence. Chup karo meri beti. Chup karo meri beti. Are you trying to teach me? क्या तू ही मुझे अब सबक सिखाएगी? Perhaps you think he is the most beautiful person on the earth. क्या तुम्हें लगता है? Perhaps you think that Ferdinand is the most beautiful person on the earth because you have seen only Caliban and me. It seems to you that he is the most beautiful person on the earth. Because why? Because you have only seen me and my servant Caliban. Compared to Caliban, he seems handsome enough. अगर इसका कंपेयर, अगर फर्डिनेंड का कंपेयर हम कैलिबान के साथ करेंगे, obviously he looks very beautiful as compared to Caliban. Obviously he looks very handsome as compared to Caliban. Obviously he looks very pretty as compared to Caliban. But compared to other men, लेकिन अगर इसका कंपेयर और लोगों के साथ किया जाए, he is a Caliban. फिर ये कैलिबान जैसा ही है. Then he is no longer beautiful than, no more beautiful than Caliban. He is same as Caliban. He is same as Caliban. If is compared to other men in the world, अगर इसका दूसरे लोगों के साथ कंपेयर किया जाए, तब ये कैलिबान जैसे है. तब ये कैलिबान से ज्यादा खूबसूरत नहीं है. And it is why you presume him? Why you assume him? Why you thought that he is the most beautiful person on the earth? He is the most beautiful young man on the earth. It is all because you have seen only me and my servant Caliban. You have not seen any other person at all. And if he is compared to Caliban, no doubt he is beautiful, no doubt he is pretty, no doubt he is handsome, no doubt he is good, no doubt he is nice. But if compared to other men, he is as same as Caliban. He is as beautiful as Caliban. He is as pretty as Caliban. He is as handsome as Caliban. He is as nice as Caliban. Then my desire most humble. Thank you. आज के लिए इतना है. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक में और पढ़ेंगे.